Alright, we're back with Doki Doki. And if you look, it should be this way. This way, yep. Because the camera's inverted. This corner, that's me. Oh, I'm gonna hate this. Alright, so I'm picking off where we left off. Which I gotta pick words. So, let's see what we can do here. I'm just going with what sticks out to me. I love the word boop. I really do. Let's see. Rain Cloud. I picked that because that reminds me of, what's her name? From part 1 that died from me. I think Yasuo? I can't. Yasuo, yep. My brain just. Okay, so we're starting off with that. Whew. I don't like that. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the clubhouse, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Saren. Oh, my mic's up. There we go. I'm louder. Ah, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever really happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it is, it doesn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided there was no way I was gonna I had already decided there was no way you could be a bad person. And now that you've apologized, I really know you didn't mean it. I'm gonna make myself some fucking Gatorade, because I got Gatorade powder. Yeah, look at me. Fucking pro. Yep, That's what we do. Man, I've only got like one more of those left. Let me just stir this shit real quick and we'll get going. I'm recording, right? Yeah, I'm recording. We're just stirring this shit up real quick. Yep. Gotta keep myself hydrated because I'm still on the... I'm not just still on the sick side. I am extremely sick. So I don't want to die. There's that. Alright. Now that you've apologized, I know you really didn't mean it. Zarin, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm just really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and... Ah, sorry, what was I saying right now? I just... Hey, have you guys seen Monica? Ah, no, I haven't. I was kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken back by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? What are y'all looking at, or what are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Mine, I'm sure. What? This is a whole lot of confusing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I accept your apology anyways, if it helps you feel any better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyways? Well, my last period was today, or my rewind. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I've been practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't give me much more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not as good as I want to be yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but that's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I'm looking forwards to it. Forwards, yep. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Zarin. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I couldn't... I was hoping that I could... I need a beverage. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us had talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off to the closet. Zarin, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyways. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see that you have so much energy. Yeah? But I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? No, not at all. Thanks very much. If there's anything, if there's one thing that can make reading better, I'm gonna. If there's anything that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. God, I'm struggling still. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up, makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as he retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf and kind of filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug it into the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply just watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts from her speaking and mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? I'm assuming I hand it to her. They don't really say that, but thanks. I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries down out of the classroom. Oh God, I struggled there too. Damn. I am like 0-3. Did Yuri leave again? No. It's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make some tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? She dead! I really fucking hope not. I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri would be was the nearest water fountain. So I start heading down the hallway. What is that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale like someone sucking in air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh! Oh! Hold up a second. Hold up a fat fucking second. I just saw that. And I didn't even think anything of it. Oh, dear God. It just gets worse and worse, doesn't it? It just gets worse and worse. Alright, I guess we just... Oh, wasn't expecting that. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Saren, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time for the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? I still can't get over the fact that I just fucking turned the corner to her just... Ah! I can't get over that, but I'm gonna have to. Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring tea leaves. To my surprise, she starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. And it turns out, it's not hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Sarah. Oh god, not again. Is this like Yasuo V2? Is it gonna be like this for all of them? It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I'll watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Saren, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's just a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry. I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes, I have terrible reading posture. And that's why we should sit on the floor. I feel like there's something completely different going on, and my character's just oblivious, because I'm an oblivious person, because I don't know what the fuck's going on. Was not... Oh. I can't! Fair enough. Or, fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides, and as if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind and cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. God! This version of me is pussy shit! Nah. I don't know how I feel about that. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hands... holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I'm worrying about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing, or she has, and she's, playing it off being like... She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. It's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might smudge on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? See, my character could feed her the chocolate. Hear me out. Big brain moment. Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. The art style for this is also top tier. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. Big fucking brains! She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But it means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Saren? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. The music stopped. Don't like that. I do not like that. I need to take a drink before we continue. Yuri started breathing heavily. I can't, Saren. Oh. Saren. Um. I don't know what's happening, and I don't know if I feel safe. Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared. All right. My heart won't stop pounding, Zarin. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Zarin? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh. Oh, I don't know how I feel. It's time to share poems. I don't. I'm gonna go with Natsuki first. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Huh? Phew, what? Well, that isn't a train wreck. I'll take as a win. I butchered that, but we're going. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. I'm glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Oh, I'm getting into it now. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Just make sure you find a bit of influence for everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a bit, aren't you? I mean, you've been, like, spending some time with her or whatever. But, you know, Monika and I are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. Oh. It's okay. You should really try to learn something or you'll never get better. Here's the one that I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from... Oh, that... I've already read this one. I thought we'd get a different one. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you don't think it was the best I can do. Oh. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like, anyone would agree on the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. Wait, that was Yuri's explanation. Oh. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone thinks or what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as two girls in this very club whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks, but it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so whatever. We're done sharing, so you can leave now. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Taryn, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you what the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why? You did a great job explaining. I really wanted to give it more imagery. Yuri easily swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing you feel like it's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Zarin. Oh. But at the same time, she's kind of crazy. But I'm okay with that. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart is pounding just holding it. I just want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Zarin? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? Oh, this is new. A rotating wheel. A rotating wheel turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope. Oh my god. Get the fuck out of here. Get out. Go away. A torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping edge, existence of God, swimming with open waters in all directions, drowning, prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, expansive gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disapproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times. I don't care. Clock that tick 40 times every second time. Bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship of another world. A kaleidoscope of blood are written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayers, breathing sky, breathing wheel. What the fuck did I just read? I feel like I just summoned the devil. Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been kind of hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. This is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping. I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. What the fuck just happened? Either I'm gonna die... Someone else is... So either I'm gonna die... Yutari is gonna die, or Yuri is gonna die. But I have a feeling Monika isn't gonna die. I feel like she's behind this all. Zarin, I think I saw something earlier that you weren't. I think you saw something earlier that you weren't. See what I mean? You see what I mean? I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's kind of getting dangerous for you to spend this much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just kind of... she gets some kind of high from it. It might even be, like, a sexual thing. God, I'm blushing. Oh, that's not good. That says too much about me. I'm gonna drink. But the point is, you've been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think you keep your distance. That would probably be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy and spend more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, I want you to read my poem now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Can she just rewind time? Oh, this is new. Save me. The colors they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent, grating. I don't know what that word is there underneath stop. I'm not even going to attempt it. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless something of meaningless. Trying to figure out what this means. Because, you know, I can kind of read through most of it. Don't do this to me. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Doing exactly what I did last time, but I'm making a secondary save now. In case I want to go back to something, or to this moment. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh. I was thinking I was gonna get jump scared. Before I continue, let's just Mmm. Mmm. I hear that. I'm not even gonna read their parts. Oh. I don't like this sound. I don't like that. Oh. No. Oh. I don't know how much more of this I'm gonna do. I might. Oh, there goes the camera. There we go. Oh, there goes the camera again. I gotta get a better mount for this thing. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been working. Ever been a little more lively ever since Zarin joined, and now we're starting to do some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still have 4 members, and the festival is only our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyways? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at this the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to feel the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place for intimate, place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard to put something together for the festival, even if that's something small. Right, Zarin? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Zarin to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Zarin joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. Oh, that's gonna be something I experience later. I know it. Zarin isn't even passionate about literature in the first place, and that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one here who seems interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Zarin want more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting a new member or anything. Zarin, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this, anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in a club like that. You don't understand at all. I want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't there aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me? She's not taking anything away. No, Zarin, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, I would have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki started packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I don't like this. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Oh, we would cry. Shit! Oh! Why did she have to be my favorite? Because now she's crazy. I mean, nothing wrong with being crazy. I mean, it's attractive in its own way. It's just wasn't expecting it from her. I know I was expecting it from her from the start, from the very start. I just didn't think she'd be crazy. I thought she'd just be into some crazy stuff. Oh, I don't know. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Zarin? What do you want for this club? Out of this club? He repeats the same question as Monica. I decide to give an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for this club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own quality in a special... Her eye is just bleeding. Wait. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone every once in a while. So, if you would like to help Monica with the festival, I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri. Eh? I know things are a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And a wonderful friend. Monica? I want to do everything I can to make sure this is the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Zarin? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I was gonna have a little chat. I was gonna chat a little bit with Zarin before we leave. Let's just see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. He looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you two tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves at Yuri. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Things have been getting a little hectic lately, haven't they? Oh, I am like swap handing this. Zarin, I just... Oh, it's getting grainy. Zarin, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of responsible for that as president. The music stopped again, and I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing other girls giving you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean something weird. There's just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why, wait, not yet, no, stop it. Is that where it stopped? Okay. Let's... Alright. There we go. This feels like a dangerous choice. Called it. Fucking called it. I regret. I feel kind of uncomfy. I don't know what question I'm on. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I got a little bit of anxiety. Something feels different. I can't tell if the shading is a little different and it's a different shade, or if I'm just thinking too much. Hi, Zarin. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? Brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to... Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interpret my conversation with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You see this like I do it on a regular basis or something. Just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just feel like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Well, Zarin just walked in too. Were you practicing piano? I don't think she was. I think something else is up. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and starting to make time for piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard on the festival and, right. I forgot about that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and we all decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, We understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. We think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're working together, this club will never change or become something we don't want. Also, if you could help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did something about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Although, a new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know? So I'm gonna help too. And we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Huh? Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Zarin, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Oh. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Zarin is already engaged in the novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just, actually, doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. There's one thing... I've already read this text line! And last time it ended with her... Oh, maybe it won't stop. Because Monica wants to spend time with me. Oh. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet, and I follow and watch as she retrieves a small pitcher from the shelf and with a kind of filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug it in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts from her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. Am I on a different save? She's just filling up the water pitcher to make some tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. Did I go to a back save? Did I do that, or is it just repeating? Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm just bored waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. Started heading down the hallway. Okay. This again. What's that noise? It's coming from the corner. It sounds like breathing. Are they in pain? Is this happening again? No, it's not. This is different. Oh. Oh. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head's just been real fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those as soon as meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I would come on really strong and would get a little too insensitive. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, eventually stopped trying to talk to people. Nobody cared, if nobody could ever talk, or if nobody could ever like me for the things that mattered most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts going crazy, like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Not the music again, Zarin. It's just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's oh, she's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? The look in her eyes says yes. Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she was listening, but we're finally alone. Can we just stay here a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody would interfere with our reading time. Nobody would make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. I see. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives though. Sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I like how Monica's just slowly appearing. I can show you my collection. I've gotten all the various artisans. I make sure to give them all a fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Zarin. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore because we have each other every day, and that's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore, not to mention the other pathetic girl. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that would meet each other. And now we get that happy ending that I've patiently waited for years for. Will you do that with me, Zarin? I don't even know what the fuck that says. I'm gonna... I really want to see where this goes. We're going with Monica first. Didn't I... Don't say I didn't warn you, Zarin. What? Should have put hers last. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Zarin, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure. I don't care. You're too nice to me, Zarin. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. No, not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. Give myself paper cuts just so your skin oils enter my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. I can't read that. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, this poem was about. More importantly, I endowed it with my scent. See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? Shit's getting a little weird. Oh. After this arc, I think I'm going to take a break for the day. I think I'm going to vomit. Alright, Natsuki, it's just you and me. You'll be the next one to go insane or die or, you know, whatever. What? You give your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is it with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyways. It's just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't even show me at all. Okay, I guess I'm going to share my poem with you anyways. I really hate that I have to do this. But unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. It's really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe convince her to talk to a therapist. I always want her to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts to see that this is happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now, I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, if you can do anything to help, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monika, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. Like, she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, but that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear that, Zaren? If you would just spend more time with Monika, all these problems would... That's not Natsuki talking. That's Monika. Or Monica. However the fuck. I'm saying it both ways. My brain started with Monika, it drifted to Monica, because it's like, whatever. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. What? um. Yes? Oh. Oh god, this is getting... This is going places. Jeez. Why is everyone... Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnant air is a common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, can you... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. Did I bring my... I didn't bring the wipes in here. God damn it. My hand's getting sweaty. I'm gonna just swap hands real quick. Look at me. I know that. I already know what I like to do. I can't run a successful poetry... We can't ruin a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm gonna make decorations, set up a nice mood lighting. There, see? It's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about Zarin? Zarin is gonna help me. Wait, you? You have to use your job, Monica. Sorry, that's just how it works. Like hell it is! What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. You're not the... Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. Oh! The mouth on this shorty changed! I need a beverage. All you care about is dragging Zarin around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey. I didn't even do anything. Okay then, why don't let Zarin decide who he wants to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes you are, Monica. Just let Zarin make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez, Zarin, I know you're fed up with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. Oh. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. It's never gonna end. Just make your choice. Only Monica. Yay, you picked me. We can be at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay? Oh. This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Zarin for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. Oh no. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Zarin away from me every single time you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Oh no! You're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's go. I don't think she wants to be around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I want to do is spend time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki out the door. Hey Zarin. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Zarin, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Well, There's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. Feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone who cares about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire world around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. Because this feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Zarin. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. And it feels like every inch of my body, every drop of my blood in me, is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please, Zarin, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Zarin. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? The bad thing is, I'm into this. But is it the right thing to do for the game? Fuck it, I'm going with what I want. Huh. I was expecting... I thought things were gonna go good. She would have killed herself either way. Not gonna lie. Like, it's hot and it's cute, but I read this and read Daddy in the top row. Oh my god. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what any of this says. I'm just gonna... I don't have time to click through all that because... Actually, I'll... How much more of this? I don't want to miss anything important. Should have said no. I should have said no. It would have been best for the game. She probably wouldn't have died, actually. Either that, or let's hope time just is a little bit backwards. And just Monica. Alright, now we're gonna... How is she still going on? She's dead. The light is draining more and more from her eyes. The blood is fading. Oh my god. What have I gotten myself into? The music is... Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Zarin? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from... Oh, Natsuki doesn't exist either. So, seriously, these are the best. Really just had to had one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Hey, there you are. Hi again, Zarin. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we're in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to a person anymore, am I? That's you in the game, whatever you call him. I'm talking to you, Zarin. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make any sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? I didn't even pay attention. Was it there? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that it's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not really good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them all fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfire. Wow. And I just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And then the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Aaron? All the other girls just ended up confessing to you while I watched from the sidelines. It's torture. Every minute of it. It's not just jealousy, Zarin. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand the one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing all my friends don't even have a free will. And worst of all, knowing that what's really out there in your world forever is out of my reach. I'm trapped, Zarin. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard for you to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. That's why the world around me started to become a little more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Zarin. I don't think that I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be like some weird inevitability etched into the game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That this is all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Zarin, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this Every day from now on? Zarin, will you go out with me? I don't have an option. I don't. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Zarin. The funniest part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It's really a dream come true. I've worked so hard for this ending, Zarin. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, their folder named characters right on the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory file, I had to use the game's properties to browse the file's local button. I imagine if you had deleted your own existent with the click of the button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? It's just her name. I don't have a choice. Did you write a good poem for me today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Zarin. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There's really no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I write for you is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy ending, pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage and doubt upon only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. Anyways, I put all my heart into that poem, into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be the best part of the game like everyone else. Oh god, I'm stuttering and stopping. Like, that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend eternity together, Zarin? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Whoa! Hi everyone. Sorry I can't exactly read your comments from here, but do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording without any warning? I did say I was gonna record before I recorded. She's lying. I swear. I'm sure, but I really get self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. Yeah. Yeah. You're so cute. Anyways, Aaron, I didn't mean to get distracted, I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes if it takes some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, can we just look into each other's eyes? Let's see. How much longer will this go on? Is this the end of the game? I don't know if this is the end of the... Okay, it's not. Whew. I don't know what's happening anymore. I really like the sound of rain. Not so much getting my clothes and hair wet though. But a nice quiet day at home with the sound of a quiet rainfall outside my window. It's one of the most calming experiences for me. Yeah. Sometimes I imagine you holding me while listening to the sound of the rain outside. It's not too cheesy or anything, is it? Would you ever do anything like that for me, Zarin? I don't like this. Where's the end of the game? This makes me uncomfy. Is there more dialogue to come, or is this? That seems outside of school too. That makes me the only one who hasn't gotten to dress in anything but our school uniform. It's kind of a shame. I would have loved to wear some cute clothes for you. Do you know any artists? I wonder if anyone ever wanted to draw me wearing something else. You share it with me on Twitter, actually? My username is... The thing is, I draw lewd art. I don't like where this... I know it's all programmed and it's old, but I got caught off guard. Like, big time. Oh. Is this the end of the game? I don't know. Cold weather, are you? It has to be painful. Your fingers go numb, and if you're wearing gloves, you can't use your phone. It's so inconvenient, but when it's too hot, it's not that hard to stay cool with a cold drink or by standing in the shade. Although I do have to admit one thing. Cold weather makes for better cuddle weather. See, I don't know if it's over or not, so I'm kind of just sitting here. That's my YouTube. Oh boy. I had to figure out how to put that handy dandy little webcam right in this corner. Yuri did something really funny once. We were all in a club room and just relaxing as usual, and out of nowhere Yuri just pulled out a small bottle of wine. I'm not even kidding. She was kind of just like, would anybody like some wine? Natsuki laughed out loud, and Sayori started yelling at her. I actually felt kind of bad because she was trying to be nice. I think it's just made her feel a little more, or even more reserved in the class, or in the club. Though I think Natsuki was a bit insecure, but curious. Wow. That is not what that says at all. Though I think Natsuki was secretly a bit curious to try it. And to be completely honest, I kind of was too. I actually could have been kind of fun. But you know, being president and everything, there was no way I could let that happen. Maybe if we all met up on the outside of school, but we never bonded enough to get to that point. Gosh, what am I talking about this for? I don't condone underage drinking. I mean, I've never drank anything, so yeah. I don't know if this is the end, and I really don't know. I don't know what to do. This is around the time that everyone my year starts thinking about going to college. Hey, I'm thinking about going to college. It's a really turbulent time for education. We're all at the height of this modern expectation for everyone has to go to college. Finish high school, go to college, get a job, or go to grad school, I guess. It's like a universal expectation that people just assume is the only option for them. But they don't teach us in high school that there are options out there, like trade schools and stuff, or just freelance work, or the many industries that value skill and experience more than formal education. But you have all these students who have no idea what they want to do with their life. And instead of taking time to figure it out, they go to college for business or communication or psychology. Not because they have an interest in those fields, but because they just hope to get a degree that will they hope the degree they hope the degree will get them some kind of job after college. I'm dying. So the end result is that there are fewer jobs to go around, and those entry-level degrees, right? So the basic job requirements gets higher, which forces even more people to go to college. And colleges are also businesses, so they like to keep raising their prices due to the demand. So now we all have these young adults tens of thousands of dollars in debt with no jobs. But despite all of that, the routine stays the same. We all think about going and starting a better job soon. But until then, our generation is definitely suffering from the worst of it. I just wish high school had prepared us a little better for the knowledge we need to make the decisions that it's right for us. I don't know if it's over. I'm going to say it's over. Thank you all for watching. This is an amazing game. I'm probably going to play it again and again and again. I'm going to be recording a bunch of different visual novels because I'm in a mood where I'm playing visual novels. But if you enjoy, do the whole liking and that shit, that cool stuff. Yep. Thank you, though. I really appreciate it if you are watching. And, we'll read this one and then I'll end it. Okay. I've been imagining all the romantic things we could do if we went on a date. We can get lunch, go to a cafe, go shopping together. I love shopping for skirts and bows. Or maybe a bookstore. That would be appropriate, right? But I really love to go to a chocolate store. They have so many free samples. And of course, we'd see a movie or something. Gosh, it all sounds like a dream come true. When you're here, everything we do is so fun. I'm so happy that I'm your girlfriend, Zarin. I'll make you a proud boyfriend. Alright, on that note, I'll catch you guys later. Peaces.